Everybody's heard that there's bubbles in KS resin, right? Yeah, I just wanted to come live and give you my personal testimony of KS resin as a resin for tumblers. I hope you'll stick around because I've tried so many different resins, and I want to tell you, there's people out there that are complaining of air bubbles in KS resin and all this other kind of stuff, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more what I know. Hey lifers, so welcome back. I hope you went ahead and hit that little bell down there and that you are notified the next time I upload a video, because I'm here to tell you my KS resin experience. Okay, whoever wants to listen to my KS resin experience, here it goes. So basically, I started out with Pro Marine. That's where I started my cup journey, and I ended up with a major reaction. I had a blown up lip, I had my eye out to here, and I had to wear a respirator, and I had to wear a hazmat suit, and I had to wear gloves. My gloves from Walmart were not working. I had to go and buy thicker nitrile gloves. And I did that for a week or two, and it went away. And I switched over to Alumilite. I loved Alumilite. I learned how to use Alumilite. I learned that every little dust particle will fall into your Alumilite and cause a dent. I learned that. So we actually made a cover for our cups, and I had no problems with Alumilite. The only problem I had was I heard that it yellows a lot sooner than the others, right? So I went and purchased Faux Rizzle. Faux Rizzle took 3 weeks to get to me. 3 weeks to ship Faux Rizzle to my house in North Carolina. So I was not thrilled with Faux Rizzle. I was thrilled with the product. The product was amazing. I got this beautiful glass finish, and it was great. It was like from Alumilite to Faux Rizzle, it was like, wow. And then I had to wait for my next shipment. So my next shipment, I bought 2 gallons of Faux Rizzle, and I was so excited to get it, except it wouldn't arrive. I was waiting, and I ran out of Faux Rizzle. Guess what I got instead of Faux Rizzle? Well, for those that have been following me for a while, I actually shared my audience with other people so that we could work together, and that I would share the audience that I've been building for years. And basically, every one of those designers used Envirotex. Wait a minute, Envirotex? Yes. I guess you can get it from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but it is junk. Okay, but they had years and years of experience. I had to try Envirotex because everybody was using it. I was the only kid on the block that didn't use it because I had heard that it yellowed really easily. That's why I didn't use it. But when I got it, holy cow, it reminded me of Faux Rizzle. It was nice and thick. It had a long play time. I could do cups. I could do a bunch of them. I could mix up a large amount of it. Didn't care because it was cheap. Until I got my first returned cup. She messaged me and showed me a picture that it was all yellowing. Cup couldn't have been 2 months. Couldn't have been 2 months. It was like 3 weeks old, and that cup was yellowed. Completely yellowed. It was a white cup, but it was 3 weeks and it was yellowed. Heck no, ain't going there. Finally, my Faux Rizzle arrived. Thank God. Brought on a new person. She was the only one that I brought on that didn't use Envirotex. It was me and her against the world because she was not going to use Envirotex, which she knew better. Well, long story short, there was a sale for KS resin, And she told me, she said, Jen, KS Resin's on sale right now, try it. And I said, huh? I've heard all the stories about KS Resin, all those affiliates that are going out and pushing KS Resin because they get a cut on it. That's the only reason why people buy that stuff. I mean, everybody's heard that there's bubbles in KS Resin, right? Bubbles, lots of bubbles in KS Resin. I heard about it. Well, I got the KS Resin, brought it home, was excited to try it, put it on my cup, and I was like, holy cow, bubbles galore. From the time I mixed it up into a little cup to the time I smeared it on my cup, the bubbles were out of this world. Out of this world. Now what am I gonna do? Well, I had gotten the KS Resin Liquid Art UV. So the only thing else I could do was, I was in love with the KS Resin. When it finished curing, it was the most clearest resin I have ever seen. It was clearer than anything I had ever tried. It was so clear, it was like glass. But it was glass and in a big bubble. And when I tell you the bubbles would be like this big, easily. 1 or 2 all over it, 5, 6, 7, 20, all over the place, lots of bubbles. So now I was like a little upset. I really like this KS Resin, but the bubbles have to go. What do I do? I was hitting with the torch. I was getting waves because I was hitting it so much. I had problems. I still have problems. I can't blame it on KS Resin. But basically, I then went and bought the next KS Resin, right? I didn't want to leave KS Resin. I knew it was good stuff. KS Resin Stone UV. Amazing! Yeah! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did I tell you it was awesome? I mean, it was like awesome. Less bubbles, but not no bubbles. Okay, I was gonna figure out, I was gonna stick with the stone and say, you know what? If I have to do 4 coats to get a good, solid, no bubbles asked type of finish, I was gonna do it. So I bought the KS, so I had the stone UV and I loved it, except for the bubbles. And I didn't like that it took so long to cure. And I didn't like that I only had 10 minutes to play with it. The KS Resin Art UV has 45-minute playtime. I could mix up a big batch just like I used to do with the Envirotex and do all my cups if I wanted to. But I couldn't do that with the stone UV. So I decided, let's order more art and Jenna's gonna figure out how to get rid of these bubbles. We gotta get rid of them. So let me show you what you do with the bubbles, because it's the only complaint that you can have with KS Resin. KS Resin is one of the clearest resins, and in my book, it's actually one of the cheaper ones, only because Illuminite might be a little cheaper, but you use more of it. Faux-Rizzle, whoo, you use a lot and it's really thick. It's really thick. All right, here is a cup. It has some KS Resin in it. It's got some bubbles in it. On your last coat of KS Resin, I have a little trick for you, and you are going to love me. You're gonna wanna find me, kiss me, and hug me, and that's okay. Just make sure that you like and subscribe and hit that little bell. You don't have to hug me. That's hugging me from afar. All you have to do is take your bottle of 91% alcohol, right? In a spray bottle, no water added, we don't want water. 91% alcohol. And you make that little baby start to crate. You're gonna get all types of craters in your epoxy, and you're gonna spray it, and it's gonna smell like alcohol. Do, do, do. And there you have it, my friends. I don't think you can spray it too much, but I make sure that baby is sprayed. And I do 7 cups at a time on their last coats, and I just go boop, 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 and I go back, boop, 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 and I spray them all. And if I have 1 cup, I just spray, spray, spray. I have not had a problem of having too much alcohol, but I'm gonna tell you, no more bubbles. KS Resin is the bomb. And the other thing is, I use it in a epoxy dryer, and it is amazing. Yeah. So KS Resin for the win. I will never use anything else. Nah, I probably will try stuff. I'll try other stuff because I am not closed-minded. But I have to tell you, KS Resin is where it's at. Am I an affiliate for KS Resin? Heck yeah, I have a code. It's called Save Big. Save Big. If you want to save money while you get your KS Resin from ksresin.com, use the code Save Big. I am an affiliate, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not just a member, I'm a customer too. No, I don't know what they say. I just remember the Hair Club for Men thing. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching my real honest review on KS Resin, because when I tell you, I love KS Resin. The clarity, when you hold up a cup that's been done with KS Resin, you can tell the difference. And you hold up a cup that was Alumilite and you can tell the difference. KS Resin. KS Resin. KS Resin for the win. Have a great day. Make it the best day ever. Bye.